defending and reigning champion in Kryptonita, Gianni Vazquez, a proud Mexican warrior that has lightning fast hands. He's dangerous everywhere. He might be on the road to the big show, but looking to derail him will be the Art of Violence, Victor Rosas. The up next fighting flyweight title will be on the line. That is a tough act to follow, but these two are capable of doing it as we take a closer look at Kryptonita.
Both, look at this guy. This guy, his nickname Kryptonita, that's the perfect nickname for him, Todd, because what does Kryptonite do? It takes away Superman's powers. And this guy steps in the cage not only to beat you, but to beat you at what you are good at.
He's a lawyer in Mexico, Schmo, in the cage. He's judge, jury, and executioner.
Proud Mexican warrior representing Team Oyama. This guy is super well-rounded. He's a proud representation of what it's like to be a UNF champion. And look at the money line, -195 favorite.
Oh, the shmoney line, yes indeed.
Will it go 2.5 rounds? That's what the over-under is, Schmo. What's your prediction?
Well, considering the war we just saw in the last time, I would put the shmoney on it. I would put the shmoney on it.
Well, the challenger, the Art of Violence, is violent. He has 4 knockouts. Chad here to set the stage and get these guys in the cage.
All right, fight fans, if you're ready for your next title bout right here at UNF 21, let me hear you say hell yeah! Coming to the UNF cage right now, fighting out of the blue corner. Give it up for Victor Rosas!
The challenger, the Art of Violence, Victor Rosas, comes in with 7 impressive victories. 4 of them, as I mentioned, by knockout, 2 submissions, a decision. He's dangerous everywhere. He was 4-1 as an amateur. This is truly a striker versus striker battle, which can mean many things. Will it stay that way? Will it be quien es más macho on their feet? Or will somebody call the audible and take this thing to the ground?
Well, you know, Victor Rosas has got electric hands. 4 of his wins coming by way of TKO or knockout. And, you know, we mentioned it in the pre-fight. This guy's got a heavy heart. He's got something to fight for. You know, his dad not doing well, fighting for his life. And Victor Rosas is going to step inside that cage and fight for a title in honor of his father, Audio, who's watching.
Yeah, told his father to keep on fighting. This is the Up Next Fighting debut of Victor Rosas as we take a closer look.
He weighed in at 124.4 pounds, standing 5'7" tall, 36 years young. He is a striker representing North County MMA.
The keys to the kingdom for Victor Rosas: get aggressive early. His nickname is the Art of Violence. That's exactly what he has to do. Set a frenetic pace and keep the champion on his back foot. If he can do those 3 things, he may walk away the new champion tonight.
He's primed and ready. High elevation training. He's got Bellator and bare knuckle experience as we now await the champion.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Please welcome Gianni Vazquez!
Proud Mexican warrior, Kryptonita Gianni Vazquez returns to defend the title. He has 2 consecutive wins here in the UNF cage. A decision over Trevor Wells. We know just how impressive he is. And a round 2 TKO over Narek Avagian, in which Kryptonita claimed the title.
Gianni Vazquez enjoying his walkout song as he gets to the cage. You know, like I mentioned, this guy, he's equally deadly wherever the fight goes. And one of the things I love about him is he's not afraid to meet you at your best. If you're a striker, he'll outstrike you. If you're a grappler, well, hell, he'll outgrapple you. He looks for what you're strong at, and he tries to beat you at your own game.
Schmo, let's take a closer look at the champ.
Kryptonita weighed in 125 pounds. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, 30 years young. He's got that Muay Thai and BJJ style, representing Team Oyama.
The keys to the kingdom for the champion: make use of the reach advantage, stay technical, and do not get lured into a Donnybrook with Victor Rosas.
Proud of his heritage. When he won the title, he took it back to show it off to all his fans, his family, his faithful back in Mexico City. And like the challenger, he is fighting with a purpose, not only to defend the title, but his grandmother, Christina Mora, fighting a cancer battle as well. And Kryptonita said, this is very important. I want her to know that we are warriors.
All right, fight fans, here we go. Buckle up. The following UNF contest is presented by XP Auto Center. It is scheduled for 3 rounds and is for the UNF Flyweight Championship. When the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action will be Chris Lieben. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a striker, holding a record of 7 wins, 2 defeats, and 1 draw. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at 124.4 pounds. Fighting out of Salt Lake City, Utah, by way of Escondido, California. Representing North County MMA and Sierra MMA, he is a BKFC veteran. Presenting Victor, the Art of Violence, Rosas! And his opponent across the UNF cage. Fighting out of the red corner, he is a Muay Thai and BJJ fighter, holding a record of 10 wins and 4 defeats with 1 draw. Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighing in at even 125 pounds. Fighting out of Irvine, California, by way of Ciudad de Mexico, Mexico. Representing Team Oyama, he is the reigning, the defending UNF Flyweight Champion, Gianni Kryptonita Vazquez!
All right, fighters, bring it to the center. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, go ahead and touch them now. That's your point.
Chad Fishburne setting the stage.
You saw how quick he got out of the cage.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Crippler Chris Lieben, the third man in the cage. The Art of Violence, Victor Rosas, the challenger, fighting out of the blue corner in the red and black. Taking on Kryptonita, Gianni Vazquez, the incumbent champion, in the white. 3 rounds of action for the UNF Flyweight Championship.
Gianni Vazquez, the champion, pawing immediately with that jab, trying to establish his range.
Both guys have proven themselves in pugilism, guys. Both guys can throw hands in a big way, decorated when it comes to boxing.
Oh, you see the big swings from Rosas already. This guy does not waste any time. He's looking for your chin, and he's looking for it early.
Good low kick by Gianni Vazquez right there.
Trying to answer there is the Art of Violence, Victor Rosas. Both guys going to the body, looking to open up the head. You know, we talk about their stand-up exploits. Both guys are dangerous on the ground as well. I mean, these are well-rounded fighters. They both have submission victories. They can go wherever the fight goes. But right now, as we talked about it, you know, both going to maybe try and prove their dominance in the stand-up game.
Oh, nice left hand from the champion. I'm very impressed with Rosas in one aspect so far. He refuses to leave the center of the cage. He has the champion circling to the left and circling to the right. Right now, the Art of Violence is owning the center of the cage.
He's doing a good job owning the real estate, but I like the return action, the return fire by the champion Gianni Vazquez. Doing a good job calculating and finding his range to land some shots.
Wow, nice blitzing offense there, but Backing out of it was Victor Rosas. Looking to attack from angles is the challenger. And I'll tell you, the champ has established that jab, and now a nice left hook. Lead left hook by the champion.
Good job setting it up by attacking the body. The head was open to land that left hook.
Vazquez is such a well-rounded fighter. Upstairs, downstairs, it doesn't matter what level you're at.
He's better than you, but maybe not the case here with Victor Rosas. Time will tell, but I'll tell you, the champion is very elusive. He is, you see the head movement, he is tough to hit.
Nice leg kick from Rosas. Rosas is going to have to start throwing punches and bunches here instead of just ones and twos. You know, it's very hard to counter punches when there's 6 and 7 of them coming at you. It's a lot easier to do so when someone's only throwing 1 or 2 at you. And that's all Rosas has done so far, is throw 1 and 2 shots at the champion.
Well, there you go. As you say that, a 3-punch combination by the challenger, but avoiding it for the most part was the champion, Schmo.
Yeah, to your point, a little hesitant. You got to let the hands go. Championship fight, all the marbles. It's do or die time, baby.
Takedown,
Beautiful,
the first one of the
beautiful time.
fight. Kryptonita gets the challenger to the mat.
The timing on that takedown was absolutely impeccable. Beautiful job by the champion.
Rosas right back up and right back down. What goes up must come down, so says Gianni Vazquez. Trying to work his way to side control here is the champ.
Toes in the cage. The Cripper's not going to want that. Quick to see it.
Controlling the head right now is Victor Rosas. It's pretty tough. And likewise.
Vazquez trying to get his head free. Referee Chris Lieben getting a close look here. He might stand this up, guys.
And you got to wonder how much that took out of Victor Rosas, just holding on to that to no avail. Elbows now to the body.
30 seconds left to go in the frame.
Champion with some piston-like shots here. Rosas looks to answer, and we're back standing. Final 10 seconds of the round here. We'll see if somebody can punctuate it. Getting a little flashy is the champ. First round in the books.
Looks like a cut's opened up underneath the eye of the challenger Rosas as well as he head back to the stool.
You can see how fresh the champion looks compared to the challenger as we look back at some of the action. There's just more volume to the striking of the champ.
Yeah, a lot of combinations, punches coming in bunches. Beautiful takedown, was able to hold position for quite a bit of time. Excellent first round for the champion.
Right. Yeah, it was all the champion right there. 10-9 unofficially on the Schmo card right there. Here you see putting pressure on him and top control right there after the takedown. And even so, when they got up in the last seconds of that round, you could just see the champion was moving a lot more than the challenger Rosas on the field.
Round 2 upcoming in this clash for the up next fighting flyweight title. Very effective first round for the champion Gianni Vazquez. We will see if the art of violence can answer here in round 2 and try to even this thing up. It's interesting to see the finesse of these two after the absolute slugfest that we witnessed. between the Mongolian Falcon and the Spaniard.
Yeah, from a brawl to an absolute technical war. Gianni Vazquez doing a great job of bouncing in and out of range without taking any damage. He's feigning with the level changes.
Yeah, I mean, the champ just has so much kinetic motion. He's just always moving.
Yeah, he's dictating the pace right now.
Yep.
Rosas got a cut under the left eye.
And you mentioned, you know, Rosas does his best to cut off the cage, but he's got to do something with it, Jonathan.
Yeah, he's got to let his hands go, as Schmo mentioned. You know, you can't throw 1 and 2 shots against the champion and expect to walk away with his belt, you know?
Just not enough volume, not enough output. That's a 1-2 combination right there. Throwing some kicks. But Gianni Vazquez doing a good job going in and out of range, as you mentioned too. And able to connect.
Yeah, if you're Victor Rosas, it's time to take off the safety.
Absolutely, yeah, empty the clip.
Second of 3 scheduled rounds. Title on the line.
Again, when he does commit to a strike, 1 strike or
Yep.
2 strikes. You don't see anything coming 2, 3, or 4. Anything that's giving Gianni Vazquez something to think about.
Vazquez looking for another takedown. Eats some knees for his trouble.
Those are nice knees from Rosas.
Oh, yeah.
Good job with the undercuts too. Hold them off. But here we go. Here we got a firefight. Separate though.
Rosas just standing absolutely flat-footed in the middle of the cage here as Gianni Vazquez continues to bounce in and out of range.
All looking to take advantage of the slip up there.
Big
Was the
smile
challenger,
from the
but-
champion.
Yeah. But, you know, again, keeping his composure, the champion, but also Rosas didn't rush in there, didn't try and power take him down. Right back to more of the same. Shot reset.
You know, if you take a quick look at both of their faces, Gianni Vazquez looks confident like the teacher, and Victor Rosas seems to be not understanding what the teacher's laying down right now.
And you could just see him taking the steps back. That was a good back kick right there from Gianni Vazquez. But you could just see different fighting demeanor from Rosas in round 1 and round 2.
Well, the speed of the champion, you know, is something that you really got to contend with, and it's something you're going to have to get used to as the fight goes on, get your time in, and that's a tough hill to overcome.
Yeah, you can't take anything away from Victor Rosas. He's doing his best in there, but he's in there with an absolute juggernaut. You mentioned this guy, Vazquez, obviously on the UFC radar. A big win tonight possibly could propel him into those ranks.
Big shots from above by the champion. Yeah, and again with the takedowns, taking down Rosas almost as well throughout this fight, showing that he, you know, is multi-dimensional, is the champ.
Now working on the side. Oh, he's got the quarter guard there.
Making things very uncomfortable for Rosas here.
Anaconda squeeze.
Yeah. And again, wherever the fight goes, the champ has been in control thus far.
Chris Lieben getting a real close look here. Gianni Vazquez gives up the submission attempt and decides to land some big putazos instead.
Heavy shots.
Big shots here towards the end of the round. We will see if the challenger will survive. He does. Stem to stern though. Pretty dominant round by the champion Gianni Vazquez.
Statement made for sure. Have him up 2 rounds to nothing on the unofficial smoke card as we look at the replays right here.
You see Rosas trying to fight off that takedown, doing a good job of maintaining his feet for a moment. Back to the center of the cage. A little slip there for the champion. And you see those nasty uppercuts on the inside. Like I said, Victor Rosas, you know, he parlays himself as a pugilist, and right now he's getting out-punched by Gianni Vazquez.
Couple big shots late. There we see it, Schmo. Rosas just hasn't had an answer.
Hasn't had an answer, and we just saw that ground and pounder, being able to attack the body and the head. Victor Rosas is going to have to go for broke if he wants to win this fight.
Third and final round, and you gotta believe that Rosas has quite a hole to climb out of. His corner tell him you gotta bring the pressure. Both guys touch gloves, both with so much to fight for.
Looks like Gianni's looking to set up a spin kick again.
It is blocking an ambulance. License plate CM65Z76. Mercedes
Third and final round here. And you got to think there's got to be a sense of urgency if you're the challenger Victor Rosas. It's time to pull the pin out of the grenade. But again, we mentioned these two fighting for so much more than the flyweight title on the line for these two.
You know, third round, and there's still so much spring in the champion's step.
Yeah.
Bouncing in and out. A lot of Stephen Wonderboy Thompson feel with how light he is on the feet over here.
For the lawyer, his closing argument every bit as strong as his opening statement.
Certainly has been. And on the leg again, now looking for another takedown. Rosas doing a good job of fighting it off so far. But he gets elevated and dropped on his back.
Power takedown by the champ. And looking to apply more heavy pressure. We saw Grau tripping him up there. But just when you think Rosas could get something going, unable to, and again, he's been getting picked apart. Those eyes all swollen up. Definitely giving the challenger some issues.
Hey, it looks like he might have a broken nose there too, Todd.
Yep.
Little bolo punch there for Gianni Vazquez.
He's thrown a couple to the body throughout this fight. Having a little fun in there. He's gotten flashy at times, says Vazquez. Kryptonita has proven to be the kryptonite for Rosas thus far in this title fight. Looking for that spinning back elbow, my goodness.
That would have been all she wrote had that landed.
You know, and the champion not coasting towards victory to a defense here. He's you know, just digging deep into the playbook here. And that shows a lot of confidence. Knows he's in control here, Jonathan.
He certainly is. He's in cruise control right now. He doesn't even have his foot on the gas anymore. Rosas is going to have to do something spectacular if he wants to wake up the judges here.
Yep, or hit the home run. Oh my goodness!
Big
And it might be the other way.
Vazquez.
Rosas in deep trouble. Sweat went flying, and then right back into the takedown. Gets him down. Just having everything his way as the champion. Gianni looking for a submission here and have the guillotine in. And what
like
is
a modified Darce choke or something? I don't know what that was.
And what does Rosas have left? Showing a lot of fight, just surviving this thing.
Rosas is battered. He's bloody, but he's still in the fight.
He is a true warrior. Still has the presence of mind to fight the hands, wrist control. Uh-oh, look out here.
He's going to have a hard time finishing a rear naked choke with only one hook in.
Victor Rosas continues to battle. Champion in firm control, looking for the finish. Tough to finish this guy. Just can't seem to get it under the chin there, gentlemen.
No, and you can't say enough about Rosas. This guy's a blood and guts warrior. He refuses to give up. He's fighting for a lot right now, and he's finding himself on the wrong end of a 3-round decision so far. Just over 45 seconds left in the third and final round. Schmo?
That's right. And he's doing whatever he can, Gianni, to find ways to finish this fight. Attacking, trying to soften up the body, but Victor Rosas is an absolute warrior. He will do whatever it takes to not be finished in this fight.
Inside half a minute to go now in the fight. And Rosas has got to be exhausted, just getting smothered.
He's the champion for a reason, and he's showcasing that reason right now.
100%. Final seconds here. Vazquez, the champion, trying to keep his foot on the gas. This one comes to a close.
Surgical performance from the champion this evening, guys.
That's a great analogy. Absolutely surgical.
The UNF cage became an operating table here. Champion as advertised. Incredible stuff. Von Vazquez and his team, I make sure that that phone is close by as we take a look back at the action.
Johnny Vazquez just missing with that spinning back elbow. Beautiful right hand. By far the biggest shot of the fight, Todd. See Vazquez again in on the takedown. Able to get Rosas felled for a moment.
You know, as I mentioned, Jonathan, just really it was stem to stern, wire to wire, total control by the champion, Gianni Vazquez. But a great effort and great heart being displayed by Victor Rosas.
And you know, coming into the fight, we talked about it. We talked about it before the fight. Coming into it, Victor Rosas, he's a knockout artist. He's got quick, heavy hands. And Johnny Vazquez decided to beat him at his own game. That's what Kryptonite does. It takes away your power.
Gianni Vazquez, I'll tell you, Kryptonite, as you mentioned, it exploits the weakness in Superman. And anybody who stands across the cage from the champion, just the upside of Gianni Vazquez is so high, the potential is so high, the sky's the limit. And this is enough more proof of how Up Next Fighting is a launching pad for these stars of tomorrow. Let's make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, a round of applause for both of these athletes, please. We have some special guests in the UNF cage. Our belt presenters will be Ash and Nico Babakanyan. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score it 30-27 for your winner by way of unanimous decision. And still, UNF flyweight champion, Gianni Kryptonita Vazquez.
Impressive victory, title defense as the Smo is standing by.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner, and still UNF champion, Kryptonita, Gianni Vazquez. An absolute surgical performance out of you this evening. You're able to attack the body, attack the head, get the takedowns. What are you most proud of your performance this evening?
I'm just proud of have so many people around me, like all these guys here. I don't have family in the US, and this is my family right there. And I love you so much. Everybody came up to support me. They spent money for me. Today is special because I come from a family of warriors. Today I say I'm gonna win. I'm gonna still champion. And tomorrow my grandma is gonna fucking end up the show winning. Tonight she's going to surgery against cancer. And then my grandma is a fucking warrior. That's where I get it from. So tomorrow, grandma, Christy, te amo. Mañana vas a ganarle ese puto cáncer. And then we're gonna defeat tomorrow. This is for Christy, my grandma.
And lastly, You had a message for the UFC when we saw you out here. Any more messages, Gianni?
I mean, there's nobody else here who wants to fight me. This guy is a dog. He came down to fight, and I just prove it. You know, I'm in another level. And then please give me my chance. I know March 29th, you guys going to Mexico City. That's my city. Bring whoever the fuck you want. I'm ready for it. And if I can make my debut in my city, it would be the best. Give me the chance, please. Give me the chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up for your winner and still UNF flyweight champion, Gianni Vazquez.